Which brings me back to my desire for more automation in Minecraft. It's a sort of engineering teaching that I'm most amazed by. So I want more automation in Minecraft because I want all the kids who play this to become little engineers, right? And that only happens if there's enough automation. Okay, so you've linked up the track here. I'm assuming everything's fine on the other side. Oh hey, hi. You learn logic gates because of Minecraft. Yeah, exactly, exactly. So I wish they would like expand that somehow. Oh, too far, Wesley, too far. Okay, I'm gonna go back and pave, I think. I'm also gonna start breaking these glowstone bits because we've joined up the track already. So I guess Minecraft, yeah, no, I guess you should just buy, if you have a kid, if you have a small child. I mean, you should buy Minecraft, and then you should, like, build logic gates, and just blow their minds. Little 5-year-old. Things like even simple things like dual switch circuits. You know, like when you flip one switch, it turns on and off. You flip the other switch, it also turns on and off. Like, how do you do that? That's crazy. If Minecraft is still around when you have kids, it might be. I mean, now that Microsoft, I mean, how long has Microsoft been around? Is Microsoft older than us? Almost. It's almost older than us. I mean, like, you can learn logic circuits without having to solder anything. I mean, you can't have your little 5-year-old soldering stuff. They might burn their hands off or something. What's going on here? That's not correct. Wesley says, I remember in school they had solderless switch panels for logic gates. Yeah, they were. They were kind of confusing. I guess redstone is confusing too. But you know, like, you don't, it doesn't cost you anything to just try things out and break things. Like if you build something in Minecraft and it doesn't work, it doesn't cost you anything. If you build an actual circuit in real life and it doesn't work, you just wasted a bunch of components. I think Microsoft has the right idea. Microsoft always has gone for the institutional clients, like Microsoft Office. Microsoft Office is never gonna die, right? Minecraft can be a tool for a lot of schooling. Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Like if they can, I mean, the aquatic update is part of that. It's like teaching people about underwater stuff. And again, it's one of these things where it's much easier in game to dive underwater than trying to take a bunch of 5-year-olds out scuba diving and have them drown and get eaten by sharks or whatnot. You don't want to do that. You don't want to take a bunch of 5-year-olds scuba diving and have them get stung by who knows what. And they're all eaten by sharks. And he gets sued by the parents. I guess like if Microsoft can make Minecraft work for educational clients, then it would just be like textbooks. It's not glamorous, but you always have to buy the textbooks. Like everybody has to buy textbooks. So it's like a guaranteed source of revenue. Wait, is this wrong? Oh, this is wrong. This is not the level of the track. Oh wow. Okay, let me... Mistake! It's supposed to be at that level. If it's at that level... Just make sure the track can actually sit on it, unlike me, right? Although if it's wrong, we just have to move a block. It's not really a huge problem. Unless there's a lot of it. Alright, so that should be fine there. I might even... Probably don't need that many. Let me just push this back one block. Push that back one block. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oops. Did I mess that up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, that is correct. Even things like being able to bucket fish out of the water. I mean, it's probably to like... Because you don't really want to fish them up with a hook, because that hurts the fish, right? Like even that's educational. Like if you want to study fish, don't stick a hook in their mouth, because then you hurt them. You should try to like net them or bucket them without harming them. Alright, so that's at the right level. Did I remove the glowstone? I did, right? Yes. Wesley says, I also feel like the people who work on Minecraft at Microsoft actually played the game. And not just do things to do things. Do you have any like specific reason? Like, do you think there's evidence for this? I'm just wondering. I'm not challenging you. I'm just kind of seeing where you're coming from. That's correct. Who likes fishing in Minecraft? Nobody. That is correct. And the random nature of it. It is much more interesting. Like here, you see the fish, and then so you go and bucket it. It's much more interesting because you can see what you're looking at. Whereas if you just stick a line in the water and the fish magically appears, there's no skill. You're just waiting, right? There's no skill involved in that. Whereas if you go searching is more fun than just waiting. Now we just need somebody working at Microsoft to really enjoy redstone. And nobody likes going in the water in general. Well, yeah, now it's interesting. I mean, there never was that many reasons to go in the water. Like even with the underwater temples, it's just a pain in the ass because you just get attacked. They added a lot of items to make it more easy. I haven't looked into that yet. What have they added to improve underwater activities? Do we have scuba gear? Can we breathe underwater? Some new enchantments, an underwater beacon that gives you water breathing. Oh, hey, that's cool. Underwater beacon that gives you water breathing. Hey, that sounds great. I mean, even the water breathing enchantments in the past, it was still like you still have to come up for air. It wasn't infinite water breathing. Although it helped a lot if you got the right enchantments. Works the same as normal beacon with a radius. Right. So what if we now convince somebody at Microsoft to build a giant minecart network? Maybe the next update will be trains. Trains update. Except that would make everything we're doing now completely redundant if they make a trains update. Yeah, they should join this stream. They should build with us. What would I want? Maybe like track signaling, so that you can stop and start trains more easily. I mean, you can kind of stop and start trains now, but it's not really built for large-scale systems with multiple trains at the same time. Actual trains as in carts hooked together. I wonder if that would be too difficult, because I mean there's a lot of physics going on. Or I guess the whole train can be treated as one entity maybe. but then you'd have to turn, and yeah, it's so complicated. You could have cards with chests that are useful, yeah. It's pretty complex though. I mean, the minecart's already kind of complex. I guess it's more buggy than complex at the moment. It's already kind of weird and glitchy. Because they have been in the game forever, but never... Yeah, a lot of things have been in the game forever and never been that useful. I mean, I don't look at other people's builds that much, but I don't think that many other people have tried to build like large-scale minecart networks with switching, like the stuff we're doing now. I'm sure someone has. Wesley says I've never seen anything like it. Yeah, no, I haven't seen... I mean, I've seen people lay tracks, lay long distance tracks, but then they're still like not with switching. Mostly just small stations, but nothing too complex, yeah. The thing is, complex is quite complex. Like the stuff we're doing now is quite complex. The redstone. Like even when I started this project, even before this, I had already figured out some of the redstone stuff. So like, it's been a lot of years in the making. This project, like figuring out how to have more than one signal per redstone wire. It is complex while everything is still mostly the same. What do you mean? The stations, yeah. Like we're not even. It's modular. The junctions are modular, mostly modular. The stations are mostly modular. What's the word again? Bespoke. Bespoke train stations. That word is so funny to me. Bespoke. Bespoke computers. It's a fancy word for everything being handcrafted. So like they usually talk about bespoke suits, which is like, you know, people handcraft your suit. Like you go to a tailor and they custom make a suit for you. Bespoke. But it's one of these fancy words that I like to make fun of. So I'll say things like bespoke sandwiches. Like each sandwich is crafted by hand. This tree is gonna have to go eventually. Let me just break that. Everything hooked up. Alright, let's fill in. Imagine walking into Subway ordering that. I would like a bespoke sandwich, thank you. It's one of these fancy things that suggests luxury, because like, you know, as we say, bespoke suits is kind of luxury. But then you do ridiculous things like, you know, bespoke computers. Every computer is handcrafted. What does that mean?